All right, so this is the final demo for this project. So far we've painted in all the values with that cover coat. So we have one coat of paint on here. You don't have to do 2 coats of paint over the whole thing, but if you find that you have an area that feels kind of washy, like my dark area here, I would let it dry and go in and do one more coat of paint. And then we're going to do some details. So we're going to use our small brush to maybe give the eyes a little bit more detail and maybe some texture on the scarf and the necklace, and then maybe put a pattern in the background. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I need to mix a blue-green, which is my dark tone. So I need a little bit more yellow. I've got a lot of blue right here that I don't want to waste. So I'm going to mix a nice blue-green. And the second coat goes by pretty quick because there's already a cover coat on there. So here we go. And this is just sort of easy because you're just kind of sweeping the color over. If you happen to mix a color that's slightly different, as long as it's still in your color scheme, I wouldn't stress about it. Unless you don't really like it and you're like, I really need to change that. In fact, I kind of like this one a little better because it's a little bit more blue-green, which I like. And then I just mixed a little bit of tint in there. That's okay. There'll be some value shift there. Just enough to kind of make it look more finished and get rid of that washy, first coat. Sometimes can be not super thick. Blue. I think I need to thicken that eyebrow up a bit right there. And then I forgot to put the dark value up here in her ribbon, so I'm going to go ahead and add that. Okay. So I might add a little bit more of my dark value to her eyebrows and maybe even like the line of her eyelid here, her like mascara line, just to make those eyes pop a bit more. Just adding that line really just made that eye pop quite a bit. And then I wanted to do a little bit of texturizing of the scarf area, so that's just gonna be kind of some dots here. Just make it look like it's made of a fiber. And kind of like a different texture than her neck. and her skin. Not too much, just enough to make it seem different. Outline that a little better. And then I can clean my brush up with the blue off and then add some texture from this orange. I'm going to go in and add those. She has like a beaded necklace. It's really pretty. I'm just going to add a really subtle version of that. All these little final details can really make your image look finished and pop. Actually, I'm going to be kind of funny here, and I'm going to repeat that her eyebrow in the background. It's sort of like a little subtle kind of homage to Frida's eyebrow here. And it's going to be my pattern. Very abstract. If I had more time and wanted to, I could go in and do something more detailed, like a hummingbird or something like that. But I think I'm going to keep it simple and just, I chose to do a lighter value on this side because this is the highlight of the image. This is where it's in highlight on her face, so the background would probably be brighter as well. I'm choosing a tint of orange. Okay, and I would call that finished. It looks finished to me. Let me do a quick zoom in so you can see more detailed. And then I'll take a photo of it and post it. All right, thanks guys.